ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं। हरे कृष्णा प्रेसिडेंट। नारायणं नमस्कृतं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जायमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, the creation of the fourth order, and chapter number 23, Maharaj Prithu is going back home, back to Godhead. In that, we will be reading the Phala Shruti part today, and that is uh, from verse number 30, we will read 31. Yes. य य इदं सुमहत्पुण्यं श्रद्धयावहिता पठेत् श्रावयशृणुयाद्वापि सपृथो पदवीमिया। Translation.
Translation. Any person who describes the great characteristics of King Prithu with faith and determination, whether he reads or hears of them himself or helps other to hear of them, is certain to attain the very planet which Maharaj Prithu attained. In other words, such a person also returns home to the Vaikuntha planets back to Godhead. Should I read the purport also, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can read purport also.
Okay. Purport. In the execution of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu is especially stressed. This means that bhakti or devotional service begins by hearing and chanting about Vishnu. When we speak of Vishnu, we also refer to that which relates to Vishnu. In the Shiva Purana, Lord Shiva recommends Vishnu worship to be the topmost worship. And better than Vishnu worship is worship of the Vaishnava or anything that is related to Vishnu. The fact is explained herein that hearing and chanting about a Vaishnava is as good as hearing and chanting about Vishnu. For Maitreya has explained that anyone who hears about Prithu Maharaj with attention also attains the planet which Maharaj Prithu attained. There is no duality between Vishnu and the Vaishnavas, and this is called Advaya Jnana. A Vaishnava is as important as Vishnu, and therefore Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur wrote in his Guru Ashtaka, साक्षात् धरित्वेन समस्त शास्त्रे उक्तस्तथा भावयत एव शब्दिः किंतु प्रभोर्यः प्रिय एव तस्य वंदे गुरो श्री चरणारविंदम. The spiritual master is honored as much as the supreme lord because he is the most confidential servitor of the Lord. This is acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and is followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master, who is a bona fide representative of Sri Hari. The Supreme Vaishnava is the spiritual master, and he is not different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is said that sometimes Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to chant the names of the gopis. Some of the Lord's students tried to advise him to chant the name of Krishna instead. But upon hearing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very angry with his students. The controversy on this subject reached a point that after this incident, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to take sannyasa because he was not taken very seriously in his grahastha ashrama. The point is that since Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted the names of the gopis, worship of the gopis or the devotees of the Lord is as good as devotional service rendered directly to the Lord. It is also stated by the Lord himself that devotional service to his devotee is better than service offered directly to him. Sometimes the Sahijya class of devotee are interested only in Krishna's personal pastimes to the exclusion of the activities of the devotees. This type of devotee is not on a very high level. One who sees the devotee and the Lord on the same level has further progressed. Hare Krishna.
Yes, so this is the Phala Shruti of hearing the uh, King Prithu's pastimes. We'll go ahead. We'll read next verse, text 32. ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्म वर्चस्वी राजन्यो जगतीपति वैश्य पठन विटपति विटपतिस् शूद्रः सत्तमता इत्यात्.
Translation: If one hears of the characteristic of Prithu Maharaj and is a Brahmana, he becomes perfectly qualified with Brahminical powers. If he is a Kshatriya, he becomes a king of the world. If he is a Vaishya, he becomes a master of other Vaishyas and many animals. And if he is a Sudra, he becomes the topmost devotee. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is recommended that one should become a devotee regardless of one's condition, whether one is without desire, akama, or with desire, sakama, or whether one desires liberation, moksha kama. He is advised to worship the Supreme Lord and execute devotion service unto him. By so doing, one attains all perfection in any field of life. The process of devotional service, especially hearing and chanting, is so powerful that it can bring a person to the perfectional state. In this verse, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudras are mentioned, but here it should be understood that that reference is to the Brahmana who is born in a Brahminical family, the Kshatriya who is born in a Kshatriya family, the Vaishya who is born in a Vaishya family, and the Sudra who is born in a Sudra family. But whether one is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Sudra, he can attain perfection simply by hearing and chanting. To take birth in a family of Brahmana is not the ultimate finishing touch. One must have the power of Brahmana, which is called Brahmana Tejas. Similarly, taking birth in a royal family is not the all in all. One must possess the power to rule the world. Similarly, taking birth as a Vaishya is not all. One must possess hundreds or thousands of animals, especially cows, and rule over other Vaishyas as Nanda Maharaj did in Vrindavan. Nanda Maharaj was a Vaishya who possessed 900,000 cows and ruled over many cowherd men and boys. A person who's born in a Shudra family can become greater than a Brahmana simply by accepting devotional service and giving oral reception to the pastimes of the Lord and his devotees. Hare Krishna.
We'll read one more verse. Text 33. कृत्व इदम् आकर्ण्य नरो नारी अथवा धृता अपजः प्रजतमो निर्धनो धनवत्तमः. Translation.
It does not matter whether one is a man or woman. Anyone who with great respect hears this narration of Maharaj Prithu will become the parent of many children if without children, and will become the richest if without money. Purport: materialistic person who are very fond of money and great families worship different demigods to attain their desires, especially goddess Durga, Lord Shiva, and such materialistic person are called Shri Shri Aishwarya Praje Spashva. Shri means beauty, Aishwarya means riches, Praja means children, and Ishpava means desiring. As described in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, one has to worship various demigods for different type of benedictions. However, here it is indicated that simply by hearing of the life and character of Maharaj Pruthu, one can have both riches and children in enormous quantities. One simply has to read and understand the history of the life and activities of Prithu Maharaj. It is advised that one read them at least 3 times. Those who are materially afflicted will so benefit by hearing of the Supreme Lord and his devotees that they need not go to any demigod. The worship Suprajatama, surrounded by many children, is very significant in this verse, for one may have many children but may not have qualified children. Here, however, it is stated Suprajata Prajatama, that all children thus attained would be qualified in education, wealth, beauty, and strength, everything complete. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Actually, Prabhuji is not able to join today because he's some outstation. So we will conclude here and continue tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantha Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
jai. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanvat Pranam.